So we're here. Sorry it took a while. Had to get things set up on my TV. But we got a big event right now happening, and we already have plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings, most of them being in Kansas. So what I'm concerned about is this storm over Ulysses. We'll go on velocity. Yeah, it sort of looks concerning, but we have quarter-sized hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. So the main threat today is actually not tornadoes, but it's damaging winds, because we might actually have a derecho set up. But down here, I was monitoring Amarillo for a while there, now under a severe thunderstorm warning. So you can see all these supercells, all these scattering storms, they are racing up north and northeast, and they're just going to form into a big complex, and then they're really going to get intense with damaging winds. Some areas large hail and QLCS tornadoes. But you can see we have a moderate risk going from, try to find the nearest city. So going from Veneta, Oklahoma, all the way down. It's a little laggy on Radar Omega for me. But all the way down to just near Quanah. So Quanah to Veneta, Oklahoma, you are under a moderate risk. And major cities include Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, more. All those central Oklahoma areas and northeast Oklahoma areas are under this moderate risk. And then the whole severe weather risk area, it's actually really large. It goes from Illinois all the way down into north central Texas. So you can see we already have a tornado watch out and a severe thunderstorm watch out. But the severe thunderstorm watch includes only Kansas, but the tornado watch goes from Kansas all the way down into the north central and northern Texas areas. So I actually haven't even got to look. Dodge City is issuing something. They issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Finney, Grant, Haskell, and Kearney counties, and Amarillo just did something too. Oh, and it's a report. So 63, what is that? I can't read that from here. 63.3 mile per hour wind gusts reported already from the Amarillo area. So they're having really severe gusts already. So we'll go over to there. Here's Amarillo. So you can see this whole situation here. These storms are moving really fast to the north and northeast. So you can see these are quickly racing, and then they're gonna form into a complex and become a squall line and maybe even a derecho. But I was calling a derecho way before it was announced. So moderate risk going up into, actually it goes up into Kansas as well. Just a bit of it though. And then we have an enhanced risk going from Lebanon, Missouri, all the way down to just near Paducah. So we have a big enhanced risk, and that includes Wichita, Springfield, Missouri. Oh, something happened. Yeah, I might have PS4 set up for the IM bot monitoring. And then we have a slight risk. This is more big. It goes from Quincy, Missouri, all the way down to just near Haskell or Monday, Texas. So major cities cities or major cities include Kansas City, Topeka. Oh yeah, Wichita is also in the enhanced risk. Suburban St. Louis areas, Columbia. What else is in here? We have Fort Smith, just a bit of it in there. Wichita Falls. And then we have Pampa, Texas. And then we have Dodge City as well. So you can see these clusters of severe thunderstorms here. So we will go track that right now. So the tornado threat really, it exists, but the greatest tornado threat is down into southwest Oklahoma. But you can see these supercells are really starting to strengthen and form into a complex. So you can see this storm right here is what I'm concerned about. Nickel-sized hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds. So we'll go into just east of these. So Pierceville, you got to be in the shelter now, as these storms will be producing large hail. You can see the purple areas. That is your hail threat. I want to get rid of this. Actually, you know what? We'll read it. So line of severe thunderstorms capable of producing strong gusts is expected to develop over the next hours. So that now we have the severe thunderstorm watch. which includes a portion of southwest and east, not east, west central Kansas. But we have Garden City, you should already be in your shelter. Pierceville, get into shelter now. That is a mean-looking supercell complex coming up right on you. And then Jetmore and Larned, all those areas just northeast of this. These storms still have plenty of time to organize and get going. They already are going right now, but they could just increase in intensity really fast. And we'll go down into the Texas. This is where people should be really weather aware here. This tornado watch area. Those people got to be weather aware. You got Woodward, Oklahoma, Altus, Lawton. So all those bigger cities need to be weather aware today. And well, they should be weather aware now because they're under tornado watch. But if you aren't any under weather watch, but you're still under one of these severe weather risks, including the moderate, enhanced, and even just outside the enhanced portions of the slight risk area, the marginal risk, still pay attention to the weather, but don't get too serious as the moderate risk or the enhanced risk. But the moderate risk and enhanced risk, if pay attention to the weather, as you are still under a great threat for severe weather. So we'll have a look. Nothing being issued right now, but we'll see. This one has 70-mile-an-hour winds, so you could see almost every single severe thunderstorm here has a 70-mile-an-hour wind mark. I think every single one. We'll see 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. So every single severe thunderstorm warning right now that is in effect has 70-mile-an-hour winds on it. So that is not a good sign. That is the immediate start of this event. And we already have 70-mile-an-hour winds on every single warning here. So we'll have a look at this one right here. This storm looks pretty intense. You can see we got hail on it. The velocity. That caught my eye for a minute. We'll see if that's even something. No, but we'll see. This storm right here is actually the most intense out of this complex. It looks like you got great hail. So we'll see if we could. So Fritch, Texas, you should already be in your shelter. This is capable of producing 70-mile-an-hour winds on every single storm today, right now. So we'll see if I can make a storm track. How do I do this again? Yeah, there we go. Oops. So I'd say like here. So say like 40. Calculate. So Fritch in less than 16 minutes is where the back end of that is coming. Lake Meredith Estates in 17 minutes. Sanford in 24 minutes. Philrich in 27 minutes. So 4,000 people are being affected by this storm right now. Just this cluster. Okay, I don't want this. Get me out of it. So I'll have a look. Yeah, nothing really being issued by the offices I have up, and I have up Norman, Amarillo, and Dodge City because those are probably going to be one of the most active offices today. But we'll have a look. So Borger, you should also be in your shelter, so you can see any storm today that is severe thunderstorm warning will probably be a part of the complex of storms that is going to go through Kansas, Oklahoma, and even going into Missouri as well. So this is going to be an evening and nighttime event. And once it comes Monday morning, the area of concern is going to be into portions of the Midwest states like Illinois, Indiana, and I might even be seeing some action tomorrow in the morning. So I'm probably going to have a live stream up for that. And yeah, it's surprising because I might have my first ever at-home live stream for hours. So we'll have a look. So these. So you can see we'll put this into motion again. So you can see they're moving rapidly to the northeast. Borger, you should be in your shelter, and it won't be a surprise if any of these gets a tornado warning today. So you can see all the chasers are just around Shamrock, Texas, and probably a couple of them are probably moving west, or they're just holding their hovers there, but. We'll go back up into Kansas again because this is actually where most of the action is going on right now. So you can see you can even see that you can have the linear look already. You can see you have that linear storm look already. and Garden City and Pierceville, you have been warned. This is going to have very intense winds, it looks like, and even I'd say up to a $50 to ping pong ball size hail. Just by judging on the hail cores that is popping up on the radar. And you can see these other supercells are starting to form to the south, and then we go into the Oklahoma Panhandle, where you have this isolated, well, not even isolated, but just a supercell just over Hooker, Oklahoma. So that has a decent hail core on it. And then we go down into Texas, where these scattered storms are just gonna form into a complex, just by what I'm thinking. So yeah, Borger. I think actually this storm going over Fritch, Texas, might actually skid Borger, like the main part of Borger. But yeah, you never know. Storms could take turns, and we've seen it happen. Actually, Dodge City coming out with a the alert thing went up, so I thought Dodge City issued something, but they actually expired one of the severe thunderstorm warnings that was back over Santa Cruz. But you can see it has the linear look already. That is a very intense storm coming up on Garden City. So we'll go into this. So it's for portions of Kearney, Finney, Grant, and Haskell counties. So 70-mile-an-hour winds and nickel-sized hail. So 70-mile-an-hour winds. Let me grab my thing real quick. 70-mile-an-hour winds is actually EF0. Just beginning of EF0 tornado wind speeds. So these storms will probably be producing EF0 to maybe, let me get this again. EF0 to maybe EF1 tornado-like wind speeds today. So even though there isn't a tornado warning, you could still expect tornado-like wind speeds with the worst of these storms that's coming through here. So Amarillo, another report coming through. So yeah, 67-mile-an-hour wind report coming out of Boise City and San Juan County, Oklahoma. So that ain't actually thunderstorm winds though, but that's non-thunderstorm winds. It says highway shut down from Springfield County to Boise City due to high winds and blowing dust. So yeah, usually out ahead of these severe weather systems, you could expect high winds. So high winds, some of those high winds are actually inflow to some of these supercells. So if they're heading west, then it wouldn't be a surprise. Dodge City went out with something. They continued a severe thunderstorm warning for Grant, Haskell, Morton, Stanton, and Stevens counties in Kansas. So I believe it's the one for portions of West Garden City. But if we go down south into Texas, we have still those clusters of thunderstorms here. Now these don't look as impressive as the ones in Kansas, but they're still taking their time to get intense and really intensify. So kind of said two of the same things at once. It's very weird. Anyways, check something real quick. Alright. Not bad. Alright, time to get back to the coverage. So we have Sanford, Texas, now getting hit by this thunderstorm. And I've been looking at this one a lot, and that's because it looks intense. We'll go into the velocity here. So you can see the tornado watch. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if these get a tornado watch, but I especially wouldn't be surprised if there's a large tornado in southwest Oklahoma, because that's where they have the greatest threat for any sort of tornado. So you can see Vince. I think Vince he's taking a south turn. So, and then we have two other chasers just holding their hovers at Shamrock, Texas. So they're probably waiting for these storms to kind of catch up with them. But Amarillo continues severe thunderstorm warning for Carson, Gray, Hansford, Hutchinson, Moore, Ocherchi, Potter, and Roberts County. So yeah, and these severe thunderstorm warning polygons are also going to be pretty big today. because of how fast these storms are going to be moving. So go back up in Kansas and look at the Dodge City radar. So you can see very, very intense linear storm about to go through Garden City. And yeah, and there's even a little very less intense storm right to the west of it. So Lacken is almost about to be right in between these two storms, but Pierceville, you should be in the shelter. Let's see if I could get this playing again. So yeah, kind of east-northeast movement. Kind of more east now with this storm, but see if I could draw a storm track. Well, let me do this for a quick moment. 50 miles per hour. That's really fast. So we'll do one for like right there. Do 50. Calculate. Alright, so 33,000 people in this. Dodge City will be getting impacted by this cluster in around 71 minutes. Actually 70 now, but we have Pierceville, 27 minutes. Wow. That is an intense hail core with that storm. So they should probably up it as well. Up the hail core size. So you can see all these locations displayed on the screen right now. If if you live in any of these communities or cities or towns or whatever they are, just be sure to look to the right, because that is the time it's going to take for the cluster of storms to get to you. So we have Plymouth, 14 minutes. Mansfield, 21 minutes. Pierceville, 26 minutes. Charleston, 34 minutes. Ingalls in 41 minutes. Cimarron in 48 minutes. Wettick in 53 minutes. Calvesta, 54 minutes. Howell, 59 minutes. Sears, 64 minutes. Dodge City in 70 minutes. Fort Dodge in 75 minutes. Will Rhodes Gardens, 76 minutes. Jetmore, 77 minutes. Wright, 78 minutes. Will Rhodes, 78 minutes. Boise in 83 minutes. Spearville in 86 minutes. Orwell, 90 minutes. Hanston, 91 minutes. Bellefonte, 92 minutes. Windsords in 94 minutes. Gray, 96 minutes. Offerly in 99 minutes. Ardell in 103 minutes. Burdett, 104 minutes. And Kinsley in 108 minutes. So 33,000 people. If any one of you, of those 33,000 people, you guys start getting prepared, because these storms are going to be intense. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Dodge City. And they actually put 80 mile per hour winds on this. That is our first 80 mile an hour winds of the day. So that is for Finney, Haskell, Kearney, Lane, Scott. So we are now going to be focusing on this storm for a great period of time because of 80 mile an hour winds. So there it is. So these are destructive storms for Friend, Garden City, and Plymouth. So I already warned you guys in Garden City, 80 mile an hour winds now for this cluster. And yep, they also bumped up the quarter size a little bit. So you see that intense hail core. So Garden City, I told you guys, if any of you are in there, to get the shelter now. Get indoors. Do not stand by windows, because that is actually you have 0 wind speed. That's actually approaching EF1 tornado-like wind speed. So that is very, very dangerous situation going on up there in Garden City, Plymouth, Friend. So those of you in whatever town is in this polygon should be taking shelter now. This goes all the way up now. The very northern part of this polygon might not get affected that much, but there's also these high winds out in front of these storms that is creating low visibility conditions because of blowing dust. So those winds are probably inflow to the supercell cluster that is now there. So you could see that if those winds are feeding into the thunderstorm, then you could really expect to get intense thunderstorms. So this is exactly what is going on right now. Holcomb is about to experience the worst of it. Garden City is now experiencing impacts. There's probably high winds out in front of these storms, but they have just issued 80 mile an hour winds for Garden City and Friend and Plymouth. And Pierceville should also be in that as well. So we'll go down into Texas and see what's going on. Check in. Not want to do that. Come on. So you can see just scattered thunderstorms all over the place. And they might start issuing severe thunderstorm warnings south of the Amarillo area. And Lubbock, I don't think Lubbock will be issuing that much. They're not even in the marginal, but that's not our concern right now. Alright. So you can see that that one storm I was talking about has yet again that hail core. And Dodge City. Let's see what Dodge City's coming with. Oh wait, they actually issued 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. I didn't even notice. I was a little bit concerned about that one, but that other severe thunderstorm warning is for Seward and Stevens counties. So we'll see if I could find that SVR that got issued. And I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this is the one. So, even though it's probably this one right here, the one over Tyrone. I think that's the one they're talking about. Yeah, that's the one they're definitely talking about. So, Liberal is now experiencing impact. So, those of you in Liberal should be taking shelter now. I will try to get a storm track on this. So, actually, this... And we have another one right here that's about to go over Santa and Sublet. But we'll try to get a storm track on this one. So... I'd say around 45 miles per hour. So Tyrone in 2 minutes. Actually, they're getting the impacts. Florida's getting the impacts. Liberal in 14 minutes. You still have just a little bit of time before the worst of it comes on you. Hain in 24 minutes. Arcalon in 27 minutes. Kismet in 36 minutes. And Plains in 46 minutes. 21,000 affected in this storm. And what I think... Come on. And what I think is going to be the actual storm track on that. But right now, our main concern is this one. It's a very, very intense thunderstorm, and it should be... The south end of it should be going over Dodge City in around, I'd say, maybe, well, now less than 70 minutes. But, alright, we'll zoom out. We'll see. No, I don't care. So you could see, like, you could already tell it's linear because of just the line of severe thunderstorms. Oh yeah, Dodge City also issued something on this one right here. The special weather statement, 50 to 55 miles per hour. So they should probably just might as well severe thunderstorm warning it for just near Scott City. So this one's actually a more slow moving one. It doesn't appear to be moving that fast. Yeah, 30 miles per hour. But you can see how fast this one's moving. And you can see it's not weakening at all. It's actually gaining strength because of all the winds that are just inflow to this storm. We'll see if we could get echo tops. So let me do that. So 38,000. We have echo tops of 40,000. Yeah. Big inflow on these storms. So we'll go on to velocity real quick. Okay. So we'll see if there's anything interesting. Finney County Game Refuge. That actually, we'll see. We'll see about that. And we'll go back down here. Oh, they might actually put a warning out on the Tyrone storm. Possible tornado warning for Tyrone, Oklahoma, Liberal, Kansas. So I'm just checking the velocities. Where did Vince go? Vince probably stopped. I always, oh, Amarillo. It's just more reports and stuff. 71 miles per hour. That's probably the non-thunderstorm winds. But, alright, we have nickel-sized hail coming out of, how do you say that? Hutchinson County. Texas nickel-sized hail, so these are also hail producers, but not really significant hail producers. But that one storming Kansas got to be a $half size hail at least. Cause look at that hail core, man. Very, very, very intense thunderstorm about to go over Garden City, Kansas. So you can see 80-mile-an-hour winds. That is actually really early for this event. So, and I've only seen one 100-mile-per-hour wind severe thunderstorm warning before. That's it. I haven't seen any other 100-mile-per-hour winds severe thunderstorm warning before, but it might happen today. That's not out of the question at all. And looks like they should just put a new severe thunderstorm warning on this supercell right here. Yeah, I don't really like the velocity on this app though. Radar Scope's velocity is a little bit better, but we'll take a zoom out. You can see all the blizzard warnings going on in California. That's actually really rare to see all of them, but that is not our concern as of now. Our concern is severe weather, and I haven't really paid attention to this severe thunderstorm warning right here. Actually, I have. Wait. That actually said something. Automated weather equipment reported a severe thunderstorm was located 80 miles per hour moving northeast. Recorded 65 mile an hour near Sunray. That's actually the first time I've actually ever seen automated weather equipment. So, expect some tree damage. Moving northeast at 80 miles an hour. That is crazy. So we'll see. I might actually have to zoom out a lot for this. So we'll put a storm track. Actually, I don't want that one. Get me out of it. Get me out of it. I'd say like 80. Come on. I'll put it to like E mid. Calculate. Alright, so 107,000 people from that storm track is at threat for these storms. We have plenty of locations. So I'm not even going to go through all of them. So I'll actually scroll slowly. And if you live anywhere in northwest Oklahoma or east central Texas and you're watching this, pay attention. Because your community might be in this. So I'll scroll slowly so you could already see the first list. And I think you could replay this. So if I went a little too fast, then I think you could replay it. I don't know. So we might actually... So we have Woodward on there as well. Woodward's going to have a lot of people there. So you can see the new radar scan just came in. And we have thunderstorm wind, 74 mile per hour wind gusts coming from a thunderstorm in Potter County, Texas. That's actually out of Amarillo. So Amarillo, we have 74 miles per hour wind gust report already. So the high wind warning, actually, the non-thunderstorm winds actually isn't helping at all. So 74 mile an hour winds. Can't imagine that. That's actually about EF1 tornado-like winds, or right in the middle of EF0. So, oh, we reached the end of the list. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's the end of the list. So if one of your locations have just been read in that, you are at threat for possibly 80 to 90 mile an hour winds, because they still have plenty of time to organize and get linear. So no, stop. So we'll have a look at the storms up in Kansas, southwest Kansas. Wow, just look at that. A strong cluster. Sorry, I'm just itching my eye. So you can see very, very intense cluster storms about to go over Pierceville and Garden State area. I already warned you people. And then Ingalls and Cimarron will also be getting impacted as well. I'm not too sure about... Actually, yeah, I'm a little sure about Cimarron. Dodge City, what do you have coming out of you? Quarter-size hail report coming out of Grant County. Public reports quarter-size hail, and we have two up. We have one update and a continuation for severe thunderstorm warnings. So, not stuff to mess around with today. And most of the time, people like to screw around with these events and treat them like nothing. But this time, it's really, well, all the time, it's important to treat severe weather respectably. So, this storm also is a supercell about to come up on Perryton, or at least near it. See how quickly these thunderstorms develop. That's what's going on so far. Just easy, quick thunderstorm development, and then they're gonna turn into a complex. And these thunderstorms up here have already turned into a linear complex already. So that thunderstorm is likely to do that, and then they're just gonna turn real nasty and real fast. They're gonna quickly, what am I trying to say? They're gonna quickly intensify. Oh, this one looks like it has a little hook on it. That don't look good. This might get a tornado warning. I wouldn't be surprised. And then we'll have a look up here. Yeah, it's actually just up north of Garden City. And hopefully this ain't nothing like December 15th, 2021, where that Derecho came through of Kansas and Nebraska. That had many tornadoes come out of it. So I'm not sure if we're going to see a similar tornado number. Let me check my charge. 32%. All right. That don't look too good. Check in for people watching. So to those 4 people, I'm sure it's unlikely that any of you are watching and are in this. What did I do? What did I do? Alright. We'll add the chat up as well so I can see what you guys are saying. So, hello, Randall. Alright, so anyways, we have, I'll go through some areas just east of this area. So we have Follett, Canadian, Texas. So these are all Texas locations. Wheeler. Oh wait, Vince is there. Never mind. Wheeler, Wellington, Childress, and even down into Paducah. And we have Memphis as well. Memphis, Texas, not Memphis, Tennessee. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Gray and Haskell counties in Kansas. So I'm assuming I know exactly what that warning is going to be for. And I think it's going to be for this supercell right here. So we'll see. And then we have Amarillo issuing a severe thunderstorm warning for Beaver and Texas counties. And that's actually for Oklahoma. So we have an Oklahoma severe thunderstorm warning going on. And this is for this one right here. So Beaver, Texas. And then it actually goes into... Oh, wait, I didn't read the other counties. But for Beaver, Texas, Lipscomb, Hansford, Altree counties. So 70-mile-an-hour winds, radar indicated. So I'm assuming there is unlikely, and that's even... Yep, that supercell got a severe thunderstorm warning right there. But Gray and Haskell, I don't even think there is an unlikely chance. Well, of course, there's a chance there's going to be a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust one, but so far we haven't got one yet. Hail of quarter size has been reported through social media with photos in Grant County, Kansas. So those of you in Grant County have just gotten quarter size hail, and I'm assuming it's for this one right here, this supercell. And then up into Garden City, they are being hit right now by the worst of it, and I'm assuming there might be even pockets of 80-mile-an-hour winds up there. So that is why they put out an 80-mile-an-hour winds warning is because there is a chance that these have 80-mile-an-hour winds with them. So we'll go back down. So Amarillo is now starting to, well, the city, okay, they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for, wait a minute. Oh, no, this is actually a bigger severe thunderstorm warning. So this is for Beaver, Oklahoma. And then we have Carson, Gray, Hansford, Hemphill, Hutchinson, Lipscomb, Tree, and Roberts, Texas counties. So, yeah, like I said, there's going to be really big polygons with these thunderstorms because they're moving so fast. Like, these are going to be fast moving. Things are, the rapidly changing weather conditions will actually last, I'd say, like 5 to 20 minutes. At like 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes at max. And then the severe weather conditions will start to ease. But Amarillo, yep, new SVR. So that is from Amarillo. And Dodge City, we have another hail report, quarter size, for correct time of previous hail report from, oh, that's a Grant County. They corrected the time. They corrected the time for that previous report, but these, yeah, Canadian Texas now under severe thunderstorm warning. So I already named you. And then up in Kansas, we still have that very intense complex. That's probably what I'm going to be focusing on for actually a really long time. So Garden City, yep, those impacts are probably going to, the worst of it's probably starting to ease. And then Pierceville is about to get slammed. And I wonder what that shelf cloud looks like, because it's probably going to be a nasty looking one. And this is going to have a shelf cloud because it's a linear squall line. So you could see how it kind of like bows out just from Mansfield down to West Parallel Road. So what I like about Radar Omega is you could zoom in as far in as you want. So you can see like we have a structure right here that's about to get hit by that. So nasty looking complex of storms that is about to go through Pierceville. So we'll see. Pierceville isn't a really big community, but it's still a community and it's still got to be respected as a place. So you can see all those structures. And those circular things are actually silos. So it's kind of like a farming community. You can see all the structures. Those people are about to get hit by that. So that is not going to be good for them. And I'm assuming these ain't going to be well-built structures. Some of them ain't going to be well-built structures. So they could actually get damaged. WJON's going off. I could see them going off for all the alerts today. Almost all of them. But tonight I'm actually supposed to be getting some heavy rain and possibly even embedded thunderstorms. So we'll see if I can turn on my hazardous weather outlook.
It's 4 p.m. elsewhere around the region.
Oh, okay.
Here is the forecast for the Chicago metropolitan area.
Wow, that was a big fail.
Tonight, mostly clear in the evening.
I actually didn't expect to catch that fail. They didn't even do the weather conditions. That's strange. They failed to do the weather conditions. So these chasers should probably start moving north a little bit. I would anyways. I would start moving north a little bit. But actually not, because we have these supercells starting to form into a complex from Claude, Texas, all the way down to Palo Duro Canyon State Park. So that is that. They're actually in a good position right now. We have Pampa about to get hit by this beast of a storm. And then we have Dodge City doing an update. 70-mile-an-hour winds for cancels for Kearney County. But Kearney County should still be in a shelter because I'm assuming the impacts have not eased.
mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain showers in the evening, then a chance of rain showers after midnight.
Car? What do you mean car?
Upper 30s. Southeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour.
So you could see this very intense. So Mansfield is actually a smaller community. I'd say like
Highs in the mid-50s. Wednesday night.
doesn't even look like a community like a big one, but you had Burger Nice. You have Pierceville. Yeah, and they're probably gonna get hit by the south end, but these are east moving. Actually, they're a little bit more east northeast, so they might just barely get hit by the south end. But we'll have a look at velocity real quick. And anyways, I think Amarillo. Oh, and wait, they issued something for Armstrong, Carson, Donnelly, Gray, Hemphill, Roberts, and Wheeler. So those counties just got a severe thunderstorm warning. So we'll have a look at that. So that is for this one right here, the very south one. So we'll have a look. Oh wait, that don't look good at all, actually. I don't think it's rotation, though, to be honest. And then we have these storms up here. Yeah, I can't really tell anything with all that going on. Maybe, nah, that doesn't even look like anything. This one, though, maybe.
The record low is -1 degree, which was last set in 1963. No precipitation fell today. No snow fell today.
Oh yeah, you could even see like the front behind it as well. You could see that. We'll draw it so you could see like that front right here. That is the front right behind the complex. And then we have this intense storm right here. This is already under severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, this is what my
local areas may receive rainfall amounts high enough to cause river rises, widespread ponding of water in fields, ditches, and low-lying area, and localized flooding. Soil moisture remains nearly ubiquitously above average in northern Illinois and northwestern Indiana. The current forecast of 3/4 to 1 1/4 inch of rainfall may cause river stages to rise to near or above bankful, particularly along the Fox, Des Plaines, Rock, and Kankakee River basins. With already elevated river stages along the Iroquois and Illinois River basins, even limited rainfall amounts may cause stages to rise near bankful. The exact river basins that will see near flood stage conditions is heavily dependent on the location of heavy rainfall. This outlook means that elevated water levels and flooding impacts are possible, but not yet certain. Persons should closely monitor forecasts, including the possibility of flood watches, warnings, and advisories. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, KZZ.
So we're about to get the hazardous weather outlook, but this storm actually looks concerning. Oh.
The current time is 4:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of north central Illinois.
Sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Illinois and northwest Indiana. For tonight, weather hazards expected. Limited non-thunderstorms.
Oh wait, they're doing the hazardous
mainly
weather
after
outlook.
midnight. And now the extended outlook for the period Monday through Saturday. Monday, limited severe thunderstorm risk. Limited flooding risk. Elevated non-thunderstorm wind risk. Now here is the hazardous weather discussion. A strong storm system will bring a period of rain and embedded thunderstorms overnight and Monday morning. Rainfall over saturated soils may lead to ponding in low-lying areas and rises in river levels. In addition, a band of strong to severe thunderstorms with damaging winds and even a brief tornado may race through Illinois and Indiana but south of Interstate 80 between 7 and 11 a.m. Southeast and southwest winds may gust over 40 miles per hour Monday morning and evening,
So you could already hear that Illinois might even see a brief tornado, like the northeast part. And Amarillo just issued a quite different alert. They issued a upgrade to blowing dust advisory. So yeah, I've been talking about the blowing dust impacts. And actually pretty soon I gotta go eat dinner, so I'm gonna have to end the stream for now, but I will still be on the monitoring for the storms. But I say in around 20 minutes I gotta go eat dinner, so. So yeah, dinner is gonna be being served soon, so I gotta go do that in like around 20 minutes. But anyways, yeah. I know. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I don't care. Hello, Justin Lim. See if I can get back. But anyways, hate when my phone does that. Stupid. Yep, there it is again. Switching. Sorry about that, everyone. My phone is actually being very stupid. I should probably turn off auto rotate next time I do a stream. Oh, wait. Tornado warning, actually. Oh, we got a tornado warning. Okay. Things just took a turn. Alright, so now we've turned this to a actual tornado coverage. Alright. Yep, tornado coverage now. There it is for this supercell right here. And I don't think I was talking about, yeah, I actually was talking about this one. So, baseball size hail. Wow. Baseball size hail. Tornado warning with baseball size hail. Holy moly. Alright, we have a tornado warning. This is our new concern right here. So, Perryton's in the polygon, but I don't think they have to worry too much. We'll see what communities are in this. So, let's put this into motion real quick. So, we have a tornado warning. I only have a limited amount of time to cover this, so I'll try to do my best before dinner served. It might actually be served a little bit over 5:20. So, I'd say around 50 miles an hour. So we have, where are the communities? Show me the communities. So you can see, if I could even get the communities up, then that'd be very appreciated. So calculate. Actually, I don't even think there is any communities in this warning. So the South. High wind warning from Dodge City for Clark, Finney, Ford, Grant, Gray, Hamilton, Haskell, Hodgman, Kearney, Lane, Med, Morton, Ness, Scott, Seward, Stanton, Stevens, Trago, Kansas. So, yeah, like I was saying, there's high winds out here with this. So, these high winds are actually inflow for these storms. But I don't even think there is any, So, Perryton, Booker, and Wolf Creek Park. That is the only communities inside of this tornado warning. But you could see just a large polygon with that one. South Perryton should be impacted. I don't even think the supercell is going to go through South Perryton, to be honest. It might miss that Perryton to the south. So, that is actually a lucky catch here. Because this is actually in a rural area. North Texas. Of course, Perryton's there. Respect Perryton. But now, the focus is, okay, we have a couple communities. Actually, we have plenty of communities. So we have Gaylord, Booker, Huntoon, Twitch, Child, Twin Grove. Smaller communities. So we'll see. Smaller communities out here. But those of you in, well, the next actual community is Derecho. So they're not in the polygon. But they have to respect, even though that they're very close to the polygon, they have to respect the storm. Respect the storm. So now we are going to do velocity, and we are going to analyze where the rotation is. So we have it right there. I'd say is where the rotation is. We'll go back. So, like, I wouldn't say around there. I'd say, like, right in the back end. Like, right in the southwest corner, because you could see how it kind of, like, hooks. So you got to look out for those hooks, and that is actually supercell. Okay. Ping pong ball size hail report coming out of Finney County in Kansas. So yeah, these could actually be hail producers. What the? But the supercellular parts of this complex will likely be hail producers. So you can see the complex is still very intense. And then we have that's also starting to turn into a complex as well, just northwest Copeland. So I'd say those of you in Cimarron should start watching this storm closely, even though it's around, I'd say, 10 to 20 minutes away. So we can see all these supercells are just turning into complexes. So you have this one right here. You have this one right here. You have this smaller one right here. And then we have... Okay, I don't even know what you said. And then we have this one right here. So... And then down into Texas, we'll look at them. That Perryton polygon actually is not a part of a complex just yet, but it's still a supercell, so respect it. And then we have this one is gonna try to get into this one right here. So we have a complex just now east of Claude. So that one right there, and then so boy. Yeah, that's kind of like my location there. So hopefully I don't do that again. But it didn't actually expose anything, so I'm all good. So tornado radar indicated. They still have that there. Finney Grade, Hodgson, Lane, Scott. Severe thunderstorm warning for Dodge City. What are you trying to say? Yeah? Alright, I'll be down. Alright, so I do have to go eat, and I didn't actually expect to be eating this early, so I will still be on the lookout, and I will be making tornado warning coverage shorts, but I will be taking down this stream, and then, actually, you know what, I don't know, but I do have to end the stream because I do gotta go eat dinner, and I don't want to, like, leave my phone here, so I'm going to end the stream, and I'll probably be streaming again later today after I eat dinner, or actually a little bit after I eat dinner, because I got something that I gotta do. But tornado possible, damage threat considerable for Clark, Fort Gray, Hodgson, and Meade counties in Kansas. So, alright, I'll be down. Alright, I gotta go eat, everyone, so I'll be streaming later.